So you got another date. Where do we go from here? Okay, we're gonna talk about like the hard part. When do I tell someone I have a mental illness? There are definitely some people who think you should tell someone on the first date because then you figure out whether it's going to be cool or not. I think you should tell someone when you feel comfortable because it is your business. It is really hard to tell people sometimes about your mental illness, but I also think that sooner is better than later. I understand why people want to take a little more time. Maybe you don't know if this person's going to be in your life, so maybe you don't want to let them know that side of you yet because you don't know if it's worth it or not. You don't want to hide something super big from the person you've been dating, especially if you're dating for a while and you want to be serious, because you want to make sure that person is supportive of you. If you date someone for a while and you don't tell them, and then you finally do, and you end up finding out that they don't even think mental illness is real or you're just crazy, it's heartbreaking and it's not good for either of you. You know, you don't have to make it this big serious thing. You don't have to be like, I have something to tell you and it's really dark. You know, it can just be more like, hey, I just want to let you know I'm struggling with anxiety. Sometimes I act like this, or this because of it, but I'm working on it. And that can be it. Let them know how you're dealing with it so they aren't blindsided and maybe they can help you out or at least be more understanding to it. Now that you're on a second date or on your third date or fourth date, you want to make sure that you're not falling into a role. The role people look to be filled is someone to fix. Some people are looking for, ooh, that bad boy who's really sensitive inside and I just need to bring that out and save them. Some people are looking for people to save. And you don't want to be that person. You don't want to date that person because relationships are not about fixing each other. Relationships should be about supporting each other. You fix yourself. You know, the problems you have, you can get help, but they're your responsibility. Your happiness is your responsibility. I will say that a million times because I honestly believe that. When you put your happiness in other people's hands, things can go wrong. They can go really wrong. When you make it other people's responsibility or their job to do that, they might not only resent you, they might not end up fulfilling that role. You know, you can find someone who might try to white knight you and try to be like the best supporter, but that doesn't even mean that they have the means to. When you make happiness for yourself, when you create your own happiness, you're empowering yourself. And then you can further share that happiness with other people. Again, we're cycling back to RuPaul. If you can't love yourself, how the hell you gonna love somebody else? It's so true. And I wish I knew RuPaul sooner so that I could have had those words said to me through RuPaul's Drag Race, because I didn't get that. That's something that actually took me a long time to get. And again, yes, it's embarrassing to say, but I don't mind sharing that because it's really important and I want you guys to not fall into the same crap I did because it hurts and it's hard. So when you're getting to know someone more, you're becoming more fond of them and that's great, you're having a great time, make sure you're not blinding yourself to red flags. A big red flag that you can miss, and this is kind of a little more about yourself, is that you might start making excuses for their bad behavior, right? Say you like someone, they're really cool, but you notice like they're not very nice to the wait staff. If it's important to you that you date someone who treats wait staff and servers and people in those jobs well, you should definitely talk about it. Don't make excuses for bad behavior. If it's there, pay attention to it. Again, I'm not saying stop dating this person right away, but maybe it's something you want to bring up. If you're dating someone who treats people like crap, they might treat you like crap too. The last thing I want to say for this whole shebang, while you're dating someone and you get to know them, try to be present. It's really hard when you have mental illness, especially anxiety, to not get into your head about it and keep asking yourself like,
oh my god, does this person actually like me? Does this person actually like me? Oh my god, I feel like maybe this person doesn't actually like me. They don't actually know who I am yet, and once they know who I am, they're not gonna like me.
It's really easy to get into that spiral. Try to leave it out, and the way to leave it out is trying to be present in the moment. Those thoughts will come, but if you're spending time with someone, again, try to really listen to them Try not to get so stuck up into your insecurities, into, you know, your dating history. The person you're with right now isn't that person. Stay present and try to enjoy yourself. Because if you don't, you might actually be missing a whole beautiful relationship unfolding, you know? Something awesome might be happening in front of your face. You might be getting to know someone. Someone might be sharing with you something really personal. And if all you're thinking about now is like, holy crap, and all your insecurities, you're missing it. You're missing it. You're not in it. And you're missing things that actually might validate you and let you know that this person actually really likes you. That's it for today, guys. I hope this video helped. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you want to find me on my other channels, click the description box below. Bye.
Perfect. All right.
I was like, I don't know.
And then the dance for the credits.
For the credits.